Hey everyone, Odds here. Welcome back to the channel for another week of Borked Builds. Today, we've got 8 replays from 8 very special players who tried a very difficult challenge this week. We had a bit of a contest going on to see how many giants we could build on the enemy flanks. So, you're going to see some crazy games today. I haven't watched any of these replays yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to start with Evil in the blue here on the bottom, up against Calyxize in the top. And yeah, the goal today is to see how many giants we can build on the flanks. If we run out of space in the flanks, then of course we can move on to the front row here. But yeah, there's some like interesting questions, like, you know, which giant do you use? And also there was some speculation on, hey, maybe we could do a whole bunch of boats and then the last turn, you know, warp all the boats in on the flanks. And yeah, that could maybe work, but boats are 5x5. Other giants are 4x4. So technically, if you warp them in, you would have less room, like less giants that you could have. There's also an interesting sort of metagame of like, you don't want to win the game too early either. And giants do a lot of damage, so yeah. It's interesting. So we're going to see what happens. Yeah, we don't have a Borked build for next week yet. We're going to talk about it during the stream today. If you are watching on YouTube, of course, you should tune in next time on Twitch. We're live Tuesday nights, or Tuesday night for Eastern Standard Time. Around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we start. So, hi YouTube, says Twitch, yeah. And then of course, if you're interested in submitting replays, join the Discord. There is a link in the description on the channel somewhere. So yeah, have a look and look forward to seeing your replays next week. So right away, we've got already the Vulcan warping in on the flank. Also, I just want to point out too, I recently upgraded my computer, so now we've got like better graphics for the stream, smooth gameplay while streaming as well. So you guys that were trying to crash my computer before, yeah, good luck now. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You can try, but it's not gonna happen. That reminds me, Odyssey, I gotta see you sometime this week so we can upgrade your computer. Send me a message later on what day you can come over. Spade says, are you the reason I've started seeing Vulcans and flanks LMAO Borked Build challenge? You're absolutely right. You're goddamn right. Yeah, this was the challenge this week, right? How many giants can we fit? It's so stupid, but it just might work. It's gonna be great. But yeah, we're talking about maybe next week we could do a 2v2 challenge, because we haven't really done a specific 2v2 challenge. Some quick ideas off the top of my head, where maybe one player can only build air units, one player can only build ground units, or something like that. Maybe we want to try to maybe figure out some kind of way that you need both players to kind of work together to do this thing in 2v2. So if you guys have any ideas in chat as the stream goes on, yeah, drop them in chat and we'll talk about it and try to figure it out before the end of the stream, hopefully. This revitalized for my love for mechabellum, gave me purpose. That's really nice to say, DrunkCareBear. Oz having a noticeable effect on the metagame, says Red Scare. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's kind of silly. Actually, you know what? I will say, from last week, we did the Borked build with the Hound chamber compression, and you guys inspired me so much that I started running chamber compression myself and doing some tests on the ranked ladder, and it's been going really, really well. It's been going really well. I'm at my season high MMR, And it doesn't really have any sense of stopping yet. Like I haven't hit a wall. I'm on a pretty decent win streak. It seems pretty flexible. Also seems pretty surprising because right now a lot of people are doing the hound builds where they have, you know, hounds back here and then they try to build like war factor or whatever. Which is something you can definitely pivot into if you cannot do the chamber compression route. But the chamber compression is like kind of a surprise and it's kind of interesting. So we've been enjoying playing that and I'm hoping that I can maybe get a few more weeks of that before it gets, I don't know, hopefully not too popular. Hopefully not figured out too much. Mathis might has my number for it. He knows how to do it, how to counter it. We're not going to talk about it. But yeah. Anyways, it all comes together, right? The Borked builds, it's a fun thing, but we also learn a lot while we do it too. So yes, we're playing crazy on the flanks here, but there's method to the madness, right? It's like, is this possible? And what are the responses? Like, what are my opponents going to do? And also, hey, I'm getting counter on this side. What if I go on this side? Also, you know, Vulcan Melter, like Vulcan Melter's a crazy good comp in Standard, right? If you get enough of them, it's kind of unbeatable. But why not? Why don't we just build them on the flanks? Is it possible? I don't know. The chamber compression builds are hot right now, says Amarok. Really? Ooh, let's not make it too popular, guys. I gotta get some MMR first. Mathis might has everyone's number, says Odyssey. Yep. Yeah. I played him a couple times. One time I bopped him because he didn't. Oh no, that was that wasn't chamber compression. That was what's it called? The crab. He didn't look at my crab bar, and I ended up winning because I had a different crab bar than most people run. But for chamber compression, yeah, he bopped me actually. I think we were doing well, and then he figured out the right tech to counter me. I'd like to try a rematch again at some point, maybe, since I have more time, or have had more time developing the the chamber compression sort of decision tree. Yeah, we'll see. I'm sorry, I've missed a bunch of messages here. I saw Cobalt said something too. Both players have to beacon their army over to the partner side. Oh, okay. Yeah, so one player beacons. Yeah, you can't play on your board. You got to play on the edge and then play your opponent's board. I like that a lot, actually. That's really fun. Spade says, got mauled by blue hair building a whole line of them behind tower, doing deep pulls and switching to 1/2 hyper aggro. Dude, Spade, blue hair's watching my games. He's copying my build. He's copying the Borked builds. This whole challenge would get shut down by fortified target lock balls. Yes, probably also gets shut down by like War Factory or other titans on the edges here. But if your opponent doesn't know what you're doing, you know, it could work. Red Scare says, not my number. I'm 4-1 against him this season. Wow, that's tough. Yeah. Scorch. This is 100% why I am fortified target lock, even back when I had the -10 range debuff. Yeah. Sparty also, I know, likes the target lock on steel balls. It can be really good. Like, there's actually, like, no counter if it's positioned properly. So it can be very, very strong. Who knew having chaff waves is necessary in this game? Not having any in the flank is brutal. Dude, we're going air now. We got Raidens. Oh my god. Both towers go down super fast. Look at all these units. You're going to these towers for no reason. Both level 2. It's going to be... Like, is it worth... Like, maybe we got to level these to, like, 5 at some point. Ooh. Farseer. Burst mode missile interceptor. Kind of interesting. Cobalt says, how did I win against Rooster with balls on the line? Messes with a lot of strats. Yeah, it messes with so much because, like, your big tanky unit is, like, the one that you want to protect. And you always throw a bunch of stuff down in front. But steel balls get the lock right away. And if you wanted to throw something else in front to protect them, you can't really, because you'd be wanting to put a big thing in front, but you've already got the big thing, so it's already locking onto the big thing, and you can't have something that has even more HP that you don't, or that you're going to use as like tanking for it. Like, it's just like really complicated. You kind of just have to sell out of it because you there's not much you can do against steel ball there. Steel ball's got a lot of good text though, so that's the hard part. I think it's the reason I tried to adopt more of your brother's mid-range positions, because I got tired of seeing that tech on a unit draw play. Yeah, if you're right up on the line, there's not much room to work with. You're evil, you shouldn't hit people so hard. I don't play steel balls normally. Fort Lock is very strong. Purple Light says, look, Slayers, opponent's units look like they're running away from the flank. Yeah. More fire. Would Mountain with plate armor help a bit against that? Against the steel ball lock? No. The armor doesn't do anything in that case. Not really. Well, it blocks anything below, what, 700 damage or something? So basically, the steel ball will do no damage for a long time. And then all of a sudden, once it gets over that threshold, it like starts to do like a lot of damage. If I remember correctly, that's kind of how it works. And also, you'd be spending 800 plus 350 for the unlock plus whatever the steel plating is, just to like have a tank for whatever your carry unit is. That's a lot. Does armor scale? It scales per level. Yeah, I think it's 700 per level. It's level 1 balls. Level 2 mountain can block 1400 with steel balls max cap of 2k. Okay, so that's interesting. I didn't know the cap of 2k. So, all for the Bork odds. Level 3 melter here too. It's kind of crazy. So we're up to 6 giants. Additional deploy, Dominion Core. No, we're not going to Dominion Core. Picked up that haste mod, which is really good. Wait, sorry, we got 7 giants. Odds can count, I swear. I also want to point out there, if you join the Discord, or you see in the Discord, I did post today about a tournament happening in the, what's it called? The Gen something. The Degenerates Discord. So they're having an amateur tournament, maximum 1600 MMR. They're looking for some players, and anyone in here who fits that, under 1600, wants to play in a tournament. It is this Saturday. We will be casting it, myself as well as Ragin and others. So it should be a lot of fun. And there is some Steam gift card prizes available. So check that out. And then in the coming weeks, we also want to do a like an academy tournament where we have a coach and we have teams of coaches and pupils. So we'll have like a coach-pupil kind of league. There'll be more details of that coming soon. It's really, we're just kind of figuring it out now how it'll work. But it's something that we wanted to run for like a few weeks. Have a league, and the point of it is to have like players of the same MMR bracket facing off against each other, but having a coach help them so they can improve and get better. And the goal of that tournament is to help these players to improve and learn. And we'll do a a league for a few weeks, and then we'll do like a grand finals or something live And that should be cool. Dakota ran a pretty neat coaching tournament a few weeks back. Yes, Dakota is running the tournament with me as well. That was sort of a... I've had the idea for a long time. Dakota ran off and did that tournament to see if he could run a tournament like that. And it was really popular, successful, which is great. And honestly, I didn't even know about it, which is really funny. But yeah, this one I want to do some broadcasting for. We'll do like a weekly... We might do like games from replays for the first few weeks or something. And then we'll do the finals live. I'm not sure. It really depends on which people sign up and what schedules are and time zones and stuff like that. We'll have to figure that out. But yeah, I want to do like broadcasting because I think it's fun as an amateur player to be part of this and like have like, you know, a little bit of something on the line, you know, and you guys love Borked Builds and having your replays cast here. So, you know, share the love. Not everyone is a top tier player, but they should all experience the joy of like having people watch their games. Like it's really exhilarating. So I think that's cool. And also to learn, of course. Looks like Evil is climbing back from just under 1,000 HP here. Pictures have been that my pupil hit 1,500 recently. That's amazing, Red Scare. And that's what's great too about those kind of leagues, right? You stay in touch with these players. It's a really good community building thing. I love it. It was really popular in StarCraft Brood War, which is of course like a notoriously difficult game, the huge learning curve that you cannot figure out all on your own. You need people to tell you all the secrets. And yeah, it's big like community driven stuff. So I think Mechabellum is a great community for that as well. What is going on? We've got like one of every giant here. What is happening, Evil? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 13 giants. What the hell? Look at this. A little bit of everything. We got to get shields on the flanks. So yeah, you got to get those fortresses. Right? That's the only way to get shield. Now we got sandworms. We got mech div. We got like... What do you... What is this? This is crazy. You playing Pokemon with giants. Catch them all. No boat love? There's no room for boats. He's filled them all up. There is a big dab coming down here, but is it enough? We get 2 giants right off the bat. Acid is a nice play too, but we do have crawlers, or sorry, fangs in front. Now they're starting to walk through the acid. Oh, but the tower goes down. Their level 2 Raiden just absolutely smashes there. Other tower goes down. And yeah, this is looking pretty good for Evil here. Oh my god. Boat needs to go on a diet and then it can participate again, says Spade. It fits. Isn't it? It's 5x5. This is a 6. Evil misheard the challenge as get as many different giants on the flanks as possible. Maybe. Maybe. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of giants here. That's looking like that's gonna be it, actually. So Evil clocks in right off the bat with 13 giants. This is the number to beat already. That's quite substantial. Let me just make sure we're fully correct here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13! Is very impressive. We're starting out with a banger here. Thank you, Evil, for that. What a great replay. Opponent had no idea what to do. Right? No idea. All right. We're gonna start now down at the bottom. We're gonna go to MeowBeep. And this replay should work. Lucky 13 says Amarok. Amarok, wait, are you not streaming today? What's going on? Usually you stream todays. Chat. Okay, so MeowBeep in the blue here on the bottom. No, not streaming today. I stream every other Tuesday. Have kiddo tonight. Oh, my bad. Well, have fun. Kiddo has friendo over, so I'm just chilling. Okay. Sounds good, my friend. Twitch. So, Cobalt had the idea of, for next week's Borked Build, 2v2 special, and you can only build. You have to build on your board, obviously, but you have to mobile beacon to your teammate's board. What do you guys think about that? So both players need to kind of exchange units. So you need to coordinate with your teammate to be like, oh man, I got like chaff problems. Can you send me some chaff clear? Then you got to build them on the side and then beacon them over or something. I don't know. It might be crazy. I don't know. Let's speed this one up a little bit here. The first few rounds. I didn't know expired replays could replay. Yeah, they can. They have a chance of breaking. So they may desync if, for example, there was an update to, you know, the numbers on a unit, how much damage it does and whatnot. It may affect the, you know, this is the simulation part, right? So it may affect how that actually happens. But at the end of every round, it, however the next round starts, it'll sort of reset. Yeah, basically they're not always 100% accurate. Being that this one was just from a hotfix patch, it's unlikely to cause any issues. It just fixes for some bugs and performance. Yeah, so we should be good. So here it goes. We have begun. So MeowBeep is taking the approach rather than evil. Evil started all the way back here. MeowBeep is starting from the shallow flank rather than the deep flank. And just immediately going for 2 melts. Like, what the hell do you do? What do you do? If I'm playing a game and I'm like, oh, you know, setting up like round 2, like whatever, and then all of a sudden, cost control, double melter drop on the flank. What the hell do you do? You've definitely, like, if the opponent had any kind of plan coming into this game, it's completely out the window now, and they're playing your game. I didn't even have anything to melt. Steel balls, obviously. Okay, we got the fire badger in front. All right. So this is the cheap man's Vulcan melter, I guess. What text we got here? Yeah, counterfire, scorching, field maintenance. It's pretty good. Not sure about that ignite. But these are good techs for being like a front line, I guess. Badger. No crawler production. Just wondering if that would ever show itself. Oh my god. This tower, okay, it is level to 2. What did the opponent do? Just make more void eyes? Jeez. Steel ball is obviously, yes, a mouthful of steel balls. I miss counterfire adding damage too. I don't. Counterfire is pretty good already. Wait, did it ever? I don't know. It already does a lot. That's true. Because, like, it does HP and range. Did it do damage? That's a lot of text on Badger that increase the HP. It's kind of crazy. Like, field maintenance is legit. Not a terrible tech on the Badger. All right, here we go. We got a third giant coming down. Oh, 4. So is the goal here just like multi-melt, range, EMP? I'm going for a scorpion with range. Is range necessary? We have acid available. Yeah, okay. So it looks like Rank Mayor is probably trying to go down the same path that the last opponent went, which was acid, which, as we saw, didn't really work. Bring out those sharks with freaking lasers. Sharks with freaking laser beams on their head. Need a salt melter? That'd be sick. Oh, we got quick TP though. That's really good. That's really good. Great card for this. I'm building my own death knell over here. Oh, barrier. That's so good. Holy shit. Goated item for this challenge. It's one of the few ways you can actually get a barrier out here. Sledges? These stormcallers are actually doing quite a lot though, eh? Super melters assemble. Hey, Chevy Ray. Yeah, these scorpions are doing okay too. I think, like, if you're red here, just put a steel ball. Get that tower faster. You don't want this to get levels. Oh my god. Do we have range? Yeah, we do. Okay, tower goes down. Both towers go down. Oh, the scorpion. Okay. Can this one melter kill all this? It's level 2. He's gonna get to level 3. I think this melter has it. The melter's gonna clutch the round. This was the first iteration of Counterfire at 1.8 release. Taking damage increases the Fire Badger's range by 40 and attack by 80% for 4 seconds. Jesus Christ. Man's with the magnifying glass is killing ants one by one. Absorption mod, a mass. Yo, these are all really good here. MeowBeep. Mustang prod. Nice. This was the last one alive, so it's a good one to put the item on. wasps. Wasps is good. What text we got? Do we have EMP maybe? Nope. Energy shield. So the wasp is probably going to force the energy diffraction, but it looks like this turn it's clicked already. So kind of feels bad, man. For rank mayor. How are these doing so well? Okay, here we go.
Neil's just followed.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, those wasps did not do it. And now, oh my god, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 melters. This looks devastating. Powers are level 3. Oh, this is only level 1. But, oh my god, how are you going to stop this? How are you going to stop this? That's a lot of damage. It's kind of confusing because these units are up here. And I think that it's like red, but it's not. Oh, huge damage. Oops, sorry. Unit drop here. We got Saber, Arc, Overlord, and Rhino. Overlord could be good. Or we can take the Saber and sell. Killing opponent too damn fast. I know. It's a problem with any of these giant Borked builds. Level 3 Melter with Interference is God mode. Cannot be hacked. Cannot be slowed down from debuffs. Couple more melters. I'll be going for the cell. You've run out of space. We got to start going on the other side now. All right. So now you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can fit 7 giants per side. The Abyss, eh? I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. Oh, wreckage recycling. I mean, that's pretty good against fortresses, but not really against melters here. Is there even anything that could help here? Not really. I mean, the beam should be pretty good. It's like a good AoE, right? But I don't think this is going to live long at all. All those badgers. Oh my god. Okay. Well, you know what? That did pretty good. Like, better than I thought. But it does not live long enough. That was like not bad though. That was not bad. I mean, you gotta remember, right? Like, there's not gonna be one unit that kills all of this. And a lot of times in mechabellum, when you buy a unit, like, don't expect it to live forever. Expect it to have a job. And if it does the job and then it dies, it's fine. If it provides more value than what it was cost, then that's fine. So the Abyss cost 800 plus 350. It killed, oh wow, that's a lot of damage here. So it killed 400 of that, and then it killed, I think, 4. So 8, 16, 2,000 credits worth. It's 800 plus 350 is 1150 plus this is, I don't know, 300. I don't think the wreckage recycling did anything, but yeah, now we've got the energy absorption. Increasing the HP obviously helps it not die, but most importantly, once the melter has locked onto the Abyss, there's no way it's gonna die. Also EMP. EMP. It's literally like, if you guys play War Factory strats, just take every EMP that's offered, because it crushes Abyss. Is Boom Rhinoing the flank a thing? Totally. That's a great idea. Boom Rhino would get a lot of it. I'm pretty sure it hits more than 2 tiles back. It does quite a bit of AoE. So I'm pretty sure it would hit all the stuff. MP strong here. Crazy opponent didn't take it. You're absolutely right. Rhino Assault, like... Oh, that's not it. Got Abyss on both sides. There's the MP. And yeah, now, like with the levels and with... Actually, they don't have levels, but with energy absorption, they just... Not really gonna die here. Left side gets shut down hard too. And that is that. Looks like MeowBeep is fighting the win here. So we had 7 and then 8, 9, 10. Was there 11? Was there 4 here? GG. 11, yeah. That's a really good number. Not quite up to Evil, who got 13. But very strong. Also just like going in on the melters here. With this budget kind of Vulcan melter. Yeah, 4 here, 7 here. We got 11. Nicely done. Good replay. Thanks, MeowBeep. GG. It's also crazy that you don't have this tower fortified, by the way. Just putting that out there. JDG is up next. Y'all are nuts. I feel bad, man. I didn't get anywhere near as much as you guys. DrunkCareBear. Well, you tried, and that's the important part. Yeah, so this pack here, oh my god. Hound Steel Ball Speed Spec. I would die to get a pack like this. Like in an important game. For the chamber compression stuff. It's so good. Speed Specialist is really good right now. In my opinion. For the stuff that I'm doing anyway. Goes to a speed spec as well. Like, this is such a good pack. Man, why can't I have games like this as Purple Knight? What do you mean? Just play. Games will happen. Speed spec is chamber compression nerf. No. No, it's not. You gotta still move fast. You can't just not move. You gotta move. Speed spec is good because what happens late game, if you've got stuff in the flanks, eventually they get cleaned up. And you want the timing of it to be, this gets cleaned up by the time you kill that tower. If you're still here, and not at the tower yet, and this turns around, and then they kill your stuff before you can get a lock on the tower, that's bad. No odds! I can be lazy. I will not move. No odds. I'm always wrong. Don't get to charge as high the numbers. Yeah. Ooh. Couple fangs. Gonna go for the wasp though. Excuse me. What's that? Steel ball sold? Looks like. Must one-shot fort. Feels so good when you do that. Yeah, the chamber compression stuff is actually really good against the Vulcan marksman setup. I don't know why. It's just the Vulcans, like, they're so damn slow. Everything else goes to the corner here. And the Vulcan's still kind of like just like walking real slow. And then all your hounds come in and just tap it down like instantly. It's great. The Vulcans are just completely exposed most of the time. Almost looks like chamber compression Bork took range hounds. Yeah. Imagine a melter tech that lets a unit avoid and run away from enemy units. What? What do you mean? So here we go. We're gonna get that Vulcan marksman comp here. Alright, JDG, when am I going to see the giants? I mean, this is like pretty scary as the hound player here. It's a lot of chaff. It's a big Vulcan. No levels on the steel balls. Not getting locks. Too much chaff. Can't deal with the chaff well enough. Range is not it. In this case, chamber compression would pop that Vulcan and that tower. He just wanted us to help him with his tourney build. No giants coming. Yeah. Yeah, JDD, you're registered for that tournament, right? I thought I saw your name. Melter constantly trying to be as far away from opponent units as possible. I see. Oh, not yet. I thought it was some name. What did I see then? There was someone from here. I gotta look it up now. Oh, JD Howard. It's JD Howard. Sorry. JDG, JD Howard. You guys are like the same person, right? I'm kidding. So it begins. That's right. We got one on each side. On the shallow flanks. Still got a steel ball here. So much chaff. This fortress is stuck shooting chaff. This guy too. Vulcan's level 2. That's kind of scary. It's still in the bubble. Oh man, the marksman. Can we get the bubble at least? Okay, we got the bubble. Where's this guy going? There's like one unit here. I thought he was having a normal game till the fort flank showed up. Oh, we had a level in the fortress. That's quite good. Ah! The debuff! The debuff! almost enough. 2 squads of Phoenix. I don't know, take the Fire Badger, sell the Fire Badger. By the way, it now says, if you see where my mouse is, it says the cost now. So if you guys didn't know, you can hover over it and it shows you the actual cost of the unit with the levels. So if you were to sell it, you have a more accurate, easier way to find out the cost of the unit without having to math. Nice quality of life change. All right, another fortress on both sides. We got the level here, and we checked range. I want to go for that Phoenix. Oh, right away with charge shot. Okay. Do we have aerial? Yep, we have aerial. It's actually still taking a really long time for these Phoenix to get through this. Kind of surprising. 175% increased damage is a lot. But you know what? I actually haven't seen very many people running charge shot anymore for reasons unknown to me. I stopped running it because I felt like EMP was better. Because dealing with War Factory or like other garbage, having the EMP seems really important. More so than charge shot. I think if you're relying on charge shot, maybe, I don't know, Phoenix die pretty easily, so might not be a solid investment. I like charge. I don't think it's bad. I think it's good. It's just something that I've noticed is I don't see it nearly as often as I used to. I used to see it all the time. Funny how some of the best changes they did not put in the patch notes. People just decide launcher was better. Overload on Phoenix? Yeah, so during... What happened, I think, was also during the sort of Void Eye meta, not this recent one, but previously where it was like all aerial Void Eyes. A lot of people ran Phoenix with overload and range and EMP because that was a great counter, especially if you got something like mass prod Phoenix. It was really good. We go get some more fortresses. So up to 6. Charge with the Wraith is really nasty. Should be decent. Yeah, so there. Opponent's already teched up that quantum as well. Gonna need to get AA eventually. Maybe. Quantum's actually kind of a bitch to deal with AA. One tower still. But hey, this beacon is great. It's a really good beacon. It's tower timing though. Ow. Some of these are hallucinated or whatever, so they're not full damage. How crazy it would be if you could fit, like, if there's one more tile, you could fit a War Factory. Fuck, that'd be so toxic. There we go, we got aerial. Got a couple giants. Alright, so up to 8, got that beacon again. Can you fit... You might actually be able to fit 3 people in the beacon. By people, I mean fortresses. So this could have been beaconed a bit better. They need to make the flanks 8 spaces. They can keep the buildings then. Yeah, when they added buildings to the game, they should have increased the flank size, right? So when they did that, they made it so you could put units on the line. It used to be that you couldn't build 2 tiles from the line on the first turn. Oh, we got a good beacon now. These wasps are actually low-key carrying. Oh, it's still only level 1. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there's another couple of Phoenix back here. All right, JDG up against the ropes now, down to 692. Still almost 5,000 life to go. Tank and steel ball production seems pretty good. Pretty good items here. Gonna go for the steel ball. And then on the level 3 fortress. And once you get a level 3 fortress, I feel like you pretty much won the game. It's pretty hard to deal with level 3 fortress, but Knight is the way to do it. Degenerate idea. Have a flank in the back. Oh, God. So you can be completely surrounded. Actually, as much as I love flanking, I kind of hate that idea. You got a lot of surface area already. 4v4 has a back flank. Yeah. The player across from you in 4v4 can deploy behind you. That's terrible, dude. I only played 4v4, or sorry, free-for-all a handful of times. The flanks seem like they could be obnoxious. Okay, we got more fortresses here. We are up to 7, 8, 9, 10, it looks like. Oh, yes. Killing everything in the sky. Here come these level 3 wasps. Gonna get the tower! And with that, suddenly, if this fortress is still alive, something better. We need some levels here. Okay, we got level 2 tower now here, so that'll help. How does JDG turn things around? Level 3 fortress. Have an artillery unit that shoots upwards, but the shells do not hit until the next round. That's... You know what? Unironically, that might be a way to have it so people don't get so pissed off at spells. One of the suggestions like here is like, oh, if you pick a spell, you don't get it that round, you get it the next round. Having an artillery unit that does like a spell like damage the following turn is legitimately kind of a way to thematically do that. Huge ion coming down. Oof. I managed to top 150 world back in Season 5. Mass boats for the win. Probably about the time Woot was up there as well. Wow, we got a lot more fortresses. Let me just double check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're up to 13. So that's tied with Evil. 13 giants. Is JDG going to push over? Hang on a second. Yeah, 13. Ooh. JDG needs to not win this round. Yeah, Hamrock. We just need to not win the game this round. Yes. Let's go. There's so much anti-air. Oh my god, that ion. No, you can't possibly win this turn. Right? Oh my god, but the tower. There's still so many of them. Okay, the ion gets 2. Okay, there's not enough damage now. There's no way. Dude, these fucking fortresses, man. Click barrier? GG. So much life. Where we at? Level 3? JDG, man, I don't know how you do it. All right, here we go. I think we're going to have a full flank on both sides. Saber cell. Yeah. Here we go. There's so many. They don't even fit. We don't have any units in front of them either, eh? JDG just says, you know what? Just go. Just make them. And now we're starting. We're starting here. And here comes another one. We got 16. Right? 7, 14, 15, 16 giants. And we go for launcher. Oh my god. It doesn't even fit like on my screen. I'm zoomed out all the way. But it blocks it like with this UI. Jesus. How do I even... I can't even see it all. I'm sorry. Some of them have to be blocked. I approve the commitment to sparkle motion. I'm starting to doubt your commitment to sparkle motion. Yeah, there's so many. It's disgusting. Level 4. I mean, they're EMP'd. The tower's level 2. Oh, it just dies, though. It just dies. Too much damage. These wasps were actually really good. I think the wasps carried the game here a bit. They kept getting that tower. They had perfect timing coming in every time. And looks like that's gonna do it. Oh my god, 16 giants. Double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14, 15, 16. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Are you not entertained? That's so good. GG. Thank you for the replay. So JDG now up in the lead with 16 giants. HoldFast, you're up. I don't think anyone can top that. I think that's got to be the max, right? DrunkCareBear, you are my hero for this. Speed spec plus assault fort. Absolutely. And that explains also why not going for shield at the end, instead going for overload. Because you already got all the speed. You just got to rush them down. Okay, I'm defeated. Go to sleep. Great. Congrats, JDG. Thanks for hanging out, Evil. Thanks for the replay. Very close one. Very close. Have a good sleep. Amarok says, I had a cool redeemed replay yesterday. Player who submitted asked where it went wrong. I was able to do A, identify positioning, and then B, win the game with the same unit and tech purchase, just positioned elsewhere. That's really good, Amarok. That means you got a good eye. Have you must have been climbing recently. That's good. I feel like in this game, yeah, positioning is one of the overlooked parts of it. Like some people just worry about unit comp and what counters what. But there's a lot of things that you can kind of get away with if you have better positioning. And when you start to identify that, it feels really good because then you're getting really cost effective. You're using your resources like really well, and you're basically getting free value for that, for positioning. It's free to position a unit somewhere, right? And if you can pick the right spot, yeah, free value. Feels good. Still struggling for consistency in my own games around 1600. I feel like that's a really tough bracket, honestly. Also, me personally, so Amarok, you know, you probably play a lot in the evenings in like North America time, right? And in my opinion, that's like the hardest time to play. Oh my god. Like if you can find time to play during the day, you're gonna play against mostly Chinese players, like 201s. And they have a pretty, you know, they have like a framework for how they want to play. They don't cheese too often. They kind of have what they like and what they want to do, and it's less random, I guess. I don't know. To play against the 201s. But when you play in North America nighttime, you can match against, you know, a 1500 who just like really loves a certain unit and just only builds that unit and has it like dialed the fuck in. You know what I mean? There are some players that, like, for example, only build Phantom Rays. And you'd think, well, if you only build Phantom Rays, how hard can that be? But my god, it is frustrating to play against these players sometimes because they have mapped out the whole path, like the whole decision tree of what to do, regardless of whatever unit you pick. Whatever common unit you think is going to counter the Phantom Ray, they've played against 100 times already, and they know exactly what to do in that situation. Meanwhile, this is your first time trying to navigate against whatever the hell bullshit they've come up with. So, for some reason, everyone in NA nighttime has their own, like, crazy strategies that are, like, until you played against them enough, sometimes it's really hard to figure out. I historically have always lost MMR, NI nighttime, and gained MMR during the daytime. It's just insanity on the ladder. There's like a saying, it kind of applies, like it's kind of maybe a bit derogative, I guess, because I'm not trying to put the players down. But what I'm trying to say is, like, what was the saying? Like, you cannot argue with what is it? Like, you cannot argue with, like, someone who's, like, incompetent because they'll just wither you down and beat you with experience or something like that. Or there's another phrase, something like, you cannot play chess against a pigeon because they'll just knock all the pieces over and shit on the board and strut around like it's one. You know what I mean? Like, you can't... yeah, like... It's, you get put into a very unique situation for you, but a situation that they're very familiar with. And that is actually, like, honestly, a very good way to play. If you're playing to win. You want to... Like, that's an advantage that you can use in your games. For sure. Like, it's legit. It's frustrating. Yeah, anyways. That's my thoughts on the NA ladder. It's like the Wild West. It's crazy. All right, we got HoldFast coming up on the flank now. So HoldFast looks like they're going to be going for a kind of like sandworm wasp combo here. Do we have... No, I was wondering if we would have sandstorm. We do not have sandstorm equipped. Odyssey says, there's this one guy who plays an NA Prime who only builds CC hounds behind his towers. It's so annoying. I wonder who that could be. By the way, Odyssey, though, I recently have been putting my hounds just slightly in front of the tower. Like this. And like this. So I can still put Crawler down like this. And the hound in front. So I'm trying that out. It seems to be decent, because then I don't need to spend more deployments trying to protect my towers from potential... what do you call it? Stormcaller cheese. Amrock says... I actually did a single build myself. I found myself at a point where my MMR with quote-unquote my build was probably 300 points higher than my MMR with any other build, because I'd skipped a bunch of the fundamentals I needed to learn. Oh, that's true. That's very true. 2 years ago, yeah. Play a bunch of different builds so that you free yourself and learn the fundamentals, for sure. Yeah. You're always going to be a more well-rounded player if you can experiment and play a whole bunch of different styles. It's definitely harder because you do have to learn more. But eventually, like, you know, if you play one specific build and you get to the point where it's basically like the best you can get it, you're going to reach a limit at some point, right? Unless you're factory master, apparently. But you're going to reach a limit at some point where the build can't carry you anymore. And in that case, you're going to wish that you knew other stuff to you know, augment your skills or whatever, to know more. Because if you don't do one build, your potential skill ceiling is higher because you're more flexible. It's not the build that's limiting you, it's like your own knowledge and creativity. So we're up to 2 sandworms now. Bork, hey Doxson, how's it going? DrunkCareBear, I was making dinner, what I miss? You missed 16 Giants by JDG. It's actually insane. The Link Sledge cheese to get MMR? Yeah, that was a good one. It's a good one. I mean, it feels good to get some MMR. There's nothing wrong with it. I was doing a Void Eye Wraith build that was super nasty. HoldFast with the improved gospel. That's right. We got quick TP. We got sandworm and wasp. Likewise, if you're going to get days where you just don't get the right starting pack specialist for your build, that's true too. You got to be flexible. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this Rhino. Life to full spell. You see that? You see that? We've got wreckage recycling on the Rhino. It kills a sandworm, gets full health. That's amazing. Wow. You know, we got Comet Evolvement. The Rhinos are legitimately good against sandworms here, so see what happens. The trick to gaining MMR is to just lose enough games first. You're down low enough, it's really easy to get it back. This is true. It's also very frustrating when you don't get it back. Oh my god, these rhinos, man. We're gonna go for the melters now, which is good. Because it just punch-sizes that rhino right to death. What is all this? Oh, negative 50. I lost that missile. HoldFast, really loving the grenade launchers. See a few replays of you now, I think, with the grenade launcher. Barrier. Can we get a barrier? Oh, a salt melter? Oh, barrier. Yeah, barrier is good. Okay, replicate. What is happening here? Emergency armor. Huh. Interesting. Let's slow this down now. What do we have to do? Level 2. So we got a melter here. So we're up to 4 giants. I found the assault giants really good for this challenge, this Morbird. It's, yeah, it's quite good, but it's also really hard to say no to barrier. It seems like it's S tier for this challenge as well. Level 2 Rhino beats level 1 Worm head to head for 300 to 400 cost for comparable tech and tower investments. But this Rhino is just gonna punch. Oh, he didn't do it. Oh my god! So it punched the vortex, got it down to a tick of HP. Emergency armor popped, and it had to walk to hit something else. So it did not get its HP back. That's really clever. That is really clever. A great usage of emergency armor, actually. Very cool. Let's go nice damage in. Under 2k now. Yeah, that's right, Amarok. I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool. Prevents wreckage recycling. God, you guys are so creative. Honestly. This is a great fire as well. EMP, I mean, I guess the EMP also can turn off the Rhino techs. Level 3 crawler here is... Wow. I would love to make Rhino carry work. I know, me too, I wish. It's quite easily countered. I mean, you could do Blendo. That's about it, I think. Blendo still works. Outside of Blendo? Yeah. Okay, I see your comment now. Outside of Blendo, I don't know. I actually, with the chamber compression stuff, what I did a long time ago was when the Rhinos first came out with that new tech, I put them in the back here and clicked it. Right? The Comet Evolvement. I'm trying to do that again. I did it one game. But it was a Rhino drop. I think it helped, but also like I was already still winning, so I don't really know if it made a difference. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 giants. Oh, here comes the Rhinos. Nope. Tower goes down. A lot of wasps. Worms in the rear make for a pretty bad time. Gospel Rhino is mainly tanking with wasp per damage. Yeah, those are really the only two Rhino builds. We don't have a whole lot of gospel play anymore, though. Dude, that Rhino! Jesus Christ. This guy's crazy. He's level 4 now with the heavy armor. We got super heavy for both sides. What was that? Field maintenance? Oh my god, dude. So if you want to carry Rhino game, apparently this is it. This is it, apparently. We have defensive gospel, right? We have the wasp here with ground spec. And then we have flanking, you know, giant gospel with the sandworms. Although the EMP is not a typical gospel tech. But yeah, what the heck is going on in this game? Gospel works at lower MMRs and will work again in a year or so when people have forgotten the answers. Yep. Defensive gospel is very good. I don't think I've really ever seen it. Not like this. Ever seen double heal tech on Rhino? It's pretty good. Because, right, this heals all the time. Essentially, right? And this heals only when you've taken damage. But together, it's like a lot. It's very effective. I actually got a beacon out of here because this Rhino is just too much to deal with. It gets EMP'd. Oh, the tower goes down. Oh, the beacon! Because the beacon! Scoot and shoot! You can get that Rhino! It's too fast! Oh, yeah. Great beacon play there. Going to the missile. The missile for defense. Gonna carry all the wasps down to the missile. Are they gonna pop the missile? What's gonna hit it? Oh, it's the wasps! That was sick. Lead them right into the missile. It's a trap. Do we have something that shoots up? Oh no. Gotta wait for the melter to get here. 3 rhinos and 8 rhinos are different problems. Run away! Oh, run away! If you guys see the mass prod rhino card, you should try to pick it. Oh wait, that's it! That's it! HoldFast did it! Just like that. The scoot and shoot. Nice job. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A valiant effort, but not quite enough. Good game though, HoldFast. A lot of cool plays here. We definitely learned some cool interaction with the emergency armor and the wreckage recycling, plus a great beacon play. So nicely done. So we've got Airgetlam, DrunkCareBear, and Morbird. Airgetlam is in red. Flip this over here. I'll be back in 1 sec. Just gonna grab some more water.
The DrunkCareBear just redeemed hydrate. The DrunkCareBear just redeemed hydrate.
All right, hydrate. Thank you, DrunkCareBear.
Player 62411 just redeemed hydrate.
Oh, thank you, Smokey. I think I'm well hydrated at this point.
Player 62411 just redeemed
If
hydrate.
only Whirlwind makes Rhino spin non-stop, that's a Beyblade right there. Does it feel like I'm in university? Drink, drink, drink.
Z0 Dizzy just redeemed hydrate.
Wait, can I just keep doing it? Fuck, it's only 100? Shit, I gotta change that. You guys, fuck off.
Player
Fuck off.
62411 just redeemed
Stop
hydrate.
it. Stop it. Where's Nightbot? Help me! I need help.
Zadri just redeemed hydrate.
You drink like 700 now.
Amarok81 just redeemed hydrate.
No, no. How do I stop this?
Z0 Dizzy just redeemed hydrate.
I can't. You guys are gonna make me sick. Power up and channel points. No, not that one.
Z0 Dizzy just redeemed breathwork.
Water torture stream. I can't even figure out where to change this.
Player 62411 just redeemed posture check.
Thank you. Oh my god. You guys.
The DrunkCareBear just redeemed breathwork.
Start taking fake sips? No, we know it's fake.
Player 62411 just redeemed posture check.
Yeah, I know. I'm slouching. Thank you.
Player 62411 just redeemed posture check.
Okay. Edit. Redemption cooldown. Cooldown. 1 minute. Save. Jesus Christ. Oh wait. Max total. There. There, now it's only every minute. Thanks, Amarok. I found it. You better also be hydrated. Being sick is remedied with staying hydrated. Lucky for you. Oh gosh, like I had so much food for dinner too. Okay, we're setting up the wasps here. Oh god. Wasp in the back. Yeah, I don't need to drink for the rest of the stream. Oh, fuck you guys. So we're setting up wasps in the back, so we're probably gonna have, I'm gonna guess, worms in the front. I've had my coffee going. This is soon going to be an empty chair / bathroom stream. Yeah. No, maybe. I don't know.
Player 62411 just redeemed hydrate.
One last one for the road. I swear I'm done. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Anyone else? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't choose how long you're timed out for. It just does it. I think it's only like 5 minutes though. Sorry, 10 minutes. Looks like we got the wasps here. So many wasps here. We just got range. But yeah, this is the gospel kind of build. If I didn't get giant spec or aerial spec with the challenge, I tried to rely on the unit drops to pick my giants for me. Interesting.
BSK _ nobody just followed.
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, man. My stomach hurts, you guys. Okay, let's find something to listen to. Oh, this is such a good song, though. Lucifer. Switch it though. All right. So Airgetlam, yeah, it's got the photon now from the drop. That's pretty good. True. Still deciding, but orbital should be good, right? Is that a typhoon stuck in here? Wow. Which worms could be photoned? Well, they can. In this position, these worms are going to get photoned because there's a unit in front of them. So they'll stay up. They'll get the photon. The problem with photon typically is, you know, you place them, you know, here or wherever, right? They're not on the line with something in front. So they go under and then they miss the photon. But these ones should get photon. See? Beautiful. I know some things. I know some things. No odds. Not this time. Not gonna lie though, my heart did skip a beat when it didn't kind of go right away, but it worked, so. So the armor looks good with that armor. Never gonna die here. Huge damage! Airgetlam. It's only got 3 giants on the flank and it's already almost won the game here. You can also photon them if they're spawning in on a flank. Oh, that I didn't know. So that's cool. I guess because they're above ground while they're spawning in. Why is worms missing photon even a thing? I mean, do you really want to deal with worms with photon? It'd be really hard. You know, remember, photon is not just preventing EMP, but it decreases the damage received by 30%. It's kind of a lot. You bunch up a bunch of worms and beacon them to a tower, and they also have 30% damage reduction on top of whatever the hell else they get. You know, armor, for example, that can't be EMP'd, or, you know, anything. It would probably be pretty friggin' impossible to deal with. An improved sandworm would be the best card in the game. New worm tech. Entrenchment. Legit? That's... it's kind of funny. That could actually work. Sit still on the surface until there's no units within melee range for 7 seconds. Does armor or photon apply first? I don't actually know the order. I assume that the photon is... the photon does the damage reduction first, I imagine. But I don't know. Arm Connect range tech. It gets taller as its range increases. Doesn't it get bigger when it has anti-air, though? I'm pretty sure it does get taller. I wonder if there will be a worm titan eventually. I don't think so. There was some speculation as to what the new unit was going to be, and if it was going to be the baby worm. But we got the crab. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got the double overlord with photon emission. Oh god. Oh, it goes down. We don't have like actually this photon's now. These are up, so it actually gets it. It's crazy. I hope Airgetlam doesn't win this round, because actually doesn't look like he can. It takes a lot of damage, actually. Ooh, 669. Nice. Nice. Portable shield could be pretty good. Anti-interference also could be pretty good. Give me a crawler titan. Oh god, could you imagine? The worm titan has a tail instead of just being a head. Yeah, we have all the regular worms, and then we have the Shy Hulud worm, which is like 7x7 worm. I like the idea of just like one big crawler though. Like a little drill. Except it would be fucking huge. It goes like right here. Has like a charge attack or something. It comes inherently with a beacon. It just like always goes forward. I don't know. Or it's like this StarCraft 2 Zealot charge upgrade. Where it just like goes like normally and then it sees like a unit and it's like, ah-ya! And it like goes super fast to it for a while. Oh, I thought you were saying giant crawler, still a little drill. Giant crawler, little drill. Yeah. That could be funny. Wow, look at this here, man. This is crazy. So everything gets photon, which is great. Oh, the melters go down. We have enough stuff that shoots up now. Actually, looks like we got some stuff beaconing in from the other side. So Airgetlam is gonna win this round, or at the very least stay alive. Most likely win the round. Tower goes down. It's actually a lot of giants. Actually, is this enough damage? 7, 10, 50, 14. This might be enough damage to win. Yeah, that's that. Airgetlam finds the win. Nicely done. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 giants. Now, I thought this was pretty cute placement, though. When you fit, what was it, 7 on one side, there was still a bit of space. So I actually think, technically, maybe the best way to do it is kind of like this, with the overlords. But if we didn't have these two, then we could fit another giant. So we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, we could still have 7. But we're using the extra 2 tiles with the overlords to get the photon. So you could still do 7, but get photon. It's kind of cool. All right, thank you for that. Evil, we already watched. So we got 2 from DrunkCareBear and 1 from Morbird. We'll just do them in order. We got time. We can watch them all. Imagine you could throw down experimental units in Maine. That would be crazy work. What if there was a unit, you know how you have to like warp in here on flanks? What if there's a unit that's so good it has to warp in on your board every turn? Or maybe not every turn, but the turn that it is built. Like maybe, like what if Titan units, like when you built them? Actually, this was an idea I had a long time ago when the beep beep meta from the corner factories, that was like the thing. And like selling and rebuilding them and like beaconing them and being a real jerk with them. I was wondering if just putting like the debuff that you have on the flanks, 2 Titans, would be good enough to stop that immediate aggro with the beep beep. But that was obviously never implemented. They just kind of nerfed War Factory and changed it around a bit. Removed the upkeep. If you guys remember, upkeep was like every round you would get 200 less resources for each factory or something that you had. Could you imagine if that was still in the game now? Factory Master would be non-existent. I found the Overlord can only photon 2 giants away. 3rd giant, no photon. Let's see. I thought Factory Master was doing it back then still. I don't know, probably. But maybe the scale of like how many he gets was less. Yeah, it's like a golden age for Factory Master right now. Sabman certainly was back in the day. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember Sabman. He had crazy builds. I played against him a lot in the weekend tournaments. All right, looks like we're starting to get a position here. 2. Maybe next round we'll see some giants. Opponent's got no idea what's coming. I'm back from Dad putting me in the timeout chair in the corner. I'm sorry. Welcome back. No hard feelings. Don't kick me from tough. I swear. I like it there. Next unit is electromagnetic net launcher, which holds units in place. Primarily support unit, but counters worm and rhino. Will we also see the net like from Warcraft 3, where you can throw the nets on air units to bring them down to the ground, so your ground units can shoot the air units? That's a cool tech. Battlefield powered glue. Slow down mines. Ugh. I hate anything that slows things down. Gotta go fast. Glue, the oil that can't be set on fire. No, maybe if your fangs stay in it for too long, they get dizzy. Oh wow, butter flea. Immediately going for the replicate on the crawlers here. What is this missile for? Oh, this side. I see. Yeah, it's a lot of crawlers now. So what are we gonna do about that? It was very successful at first. A support unit that speeds up other units. Yeah. Yeah, like a frontline unit that if you follow behind it, then it leaves like a trail of like wind or like whatever. So anyone who's like within proximity behind it gets the boost. Kind of like it makes a beacon as it moves, so anything will match the speed and keep up with it. Make it 16 meters per second, and therefore then you can get units like slow units to move faster. Might be Imba. Right? Imagine a fortress. We already see a fortress is 12 meters per second. But then if you have speed spec, you have assault fortress, you have temp speed, it gets going real fast. Imagine getting it even faster. I think it'll be unstoppable. Oh, nice. We're warping into some Vulcans now. We got a nice haste mod on this one, too. Hacker. I don't know if that's the answer here. That's a lot of HP. Trail of ice. Yeah, exactly. Slows down enemy units, speeds up friendly units. Yeah, level 1 hacker is never going to do it, guys. A support unit that techs work differently to reconfigure for different roles, like train clear or ally status clear. Train clear? What is that? You mean like a unit that like removes levels on other units? Oh, terrain clear. I actually, so when buildings were first announced, I thought it was going to be like, there's like neutral building over here or something, and maybe there'd be like, you know, like terrain, like walls, like terrain walls, like for example, the high ground, low ground kind of situation in StarCraft. Where you'd like want units to go up to the high ground and secure like a neutral building, and then they'll have that unlocked for like the next round or whatever. That's what I thought it was going to be. Because we still technically just have a flat battlefield. There's no difference in the maps. TV2 map has a river down the middle. Does nothing though. It's just visual. You got what? A train track here? Purely visual. Like, what is that for? It's literally just to put a line down the middle. Oh no, there's nothing that shoots up. Oh wait, we got one guy. Can you do it? No. We need a shield generator unit. Yeah, we got one. Doesn't target enemy, targets your units, overheats, and then reapply. Have a multi-target tech. Just progressively makes the battlefield smaller. Like Fortnite. We do have a shield generator unit though, right? It's the crab. It makes shields. Just nobody uses that tech. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're up to 7. DrunkCareBear here. By the way, remember JDG is in the lead with 16 giants, so JDG, I also see you already have a sub, so you may have to give your sub to second place. Who is second place anyway? I should probably remember that. What about unit that transforms as you upgrade it? I like that idea. Going for mixed giant roster. I'll make it easy for you. I don't beat him. Need to be able to assemble Voltron. 13 evil. Oh, thank you, Amarok. Jeez. Always on top of things. That's right. Yeah, evil right from the beginning. Is evil? Evil's not here right though. He went to sleep. We might have to do just gifted subs. Well, I was gonna do everything in this stream. Yeah. Thanks, Rock. Even when he's not working, he's working. What a guy. You're younger, so Megazord? The Power Rangers. I know what Voltron is, though, guys. I'm not that young. But yeah, Power Rangers was more my thing. You're right. You know that throws his allies at the enemy. Yeah. Like Tiny from Dota. Imagine you have like a big fortress, a fortress tech like picks up the worm and just like throws the worm at the enemy. I use the other flank to take the advantage. Oh, here we go. Yeah. We got 7, 8. Man, these boats are quite strong with the Overlord, but oh my god, the tower. The tower is game winning here. So much damage. Is that 2,000 damage? Does damage to both like a Rhino drop? Yeah. Oh, that's it! That is it. DrunkCareBear gets the win here. So we had, this is 3, 6, 7, 8. Well done. There's a level 3 fortress with that barrier. Very strong. And now we got Morbird. GG. All right, Morbird, let's see it. Hound Mustang. Right, so we should probably talk about Borked builds for this week as well, right? So can we clean this up a bit? Cobalt said something about using beacons in 2v2 to use your friendly's units. Is it just that simple? They're on the wrong side. Thank you. Ah, yes, we got the chamber build here. So 2v2 challenge is you must put your units on your partner's side of the battlefield. So both players have to like deploy near like let's say this is right. You deploy along the middle, both of you guys. Then you have to beacon this way, and this guy has to beacon that way. It's pretty funny. I don't know how, like, I don't know, unique that is, though. Like, what can you really do? Like, how can we, like, expand on that, you know? Spell your name challenge. 4 letters. We had some other ideas, too, that were, like, you can only build units that are the name of an animal. Which means you can build hounds. You can't build sledge. You can't build void eye. You can build Mustang. You can't build crawler. Like, what would it be? No, no, yes, no, 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 yes, no, no, no. Yes, yes. Sabertooth is an animal. Tarantula, yes, yes, no. No, no. No, 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 no. Sandler is not a real animal. No, no, no. No. Farseer's not an animal. No. Yes. No. Phantom Ray? No. Phoenix is like a mythical animal. Probably no. Yes for Wasp. I don't know. Air only, we've tried. It's insanely difficult. We even allowed Void Eye for air. But we also, that challenge, we required people to sell their units on the ground. They had to end the game with only air units. That was really hard. Highlight an unusual tech. Tech I've been thinking about is Ignite on Wasp. It seems to be the unit that is the tech that is the least used, most shitty tech in the whole game. Tier 1 units only. Tier 1 units only. So we cut off here. So only the 100 cost units. So that gives you Crawler, Fang, Hound, Void Eye, Arclight, Marksman, Vortex. That's kind of cool. I imagine we'd probably see a lot of assault marksmen. That could be cool. Missile apocalypse. Every unit must have a launcher / grenade. Every unit must be missile based. So what does that leave us? That leaves us storm callers, boats, phantom rays, farseer. Fortress. Fortress, technically, the punch is a missile, yeah. At allowable units that can get a missile. Fort, Hound, Typhoon. Okay. Mountain gun launched missile. That's true. Mountain's gun launched missile. It's just gonna be all Void Eye spam. Melter has EMP missile. Jesus. Yeah, okay, there is a lot, actually. No Void Eyes. Oh, sorry, I thought you just meant the challenge is don't build Void Eyes. Because they're in every single game. Vulcan, yeah, technically has missiles. It has 2 techs that have missiles. The oil one and the incendiary one. There's more missiles in the game than I thought. How would it work where you can only deploy single units? That just doesn't seem fun, though. I don't know. Like I don't know, it's like limiting. It's too limiting, I think. I don't know. Arbitrarily. To have it on the field must have the missile text. Yeah, that's what I was imagining, yeah. You have to play new units every round. Oh, what about the challenge of trying to build at least one of every unit? Right? How many different units can you get on the board? Can you get all of them? Can you catch them all? You need like 30 rounds for that? You might get lucky with drops. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can only lock one around, eh? So the best specialist then would be like the unit drop specialist, like Typhoon or Rhino or Saber, because then you can check those off. That's another unit, right? And then the unit drops at certain rounds, right? You get probably 3 different ones in a long game, so 3, 4 for that, and then you have a 12-round game. You can have like 16 different units plus 2 from the starter pack, like 18 different units in a 12-round game. That's pretty fucking crazy. I think that's pretty challenging. How many different units do we even have? How many units are in this game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. So we got 32 units in the game. Huh. Units dropped in even once count. We need a broken ass deployment specialist that starts with additional deploy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've never seen a game that has, you know, 15 different units on the board. Even the count to 3 games are like that, you know? It's kind of interesting. Look at this round 4 level 3 tower. Yeah, I mean, it happens. There's a guy that I play against often enough that ends up with like a round 4 tower by this time. Alright, Morbird, where's all your giants? Meow, that's just how I play. Yeah. I know, I see one here, but there's nothing on the flanks yet. It's round 4. Efficient giant. Nice. Here we go. We're starting on the side now. All right. Nice. This is efficient giant number 2. Oh, God. Well, then. You shouldn't build anything other than giants. All right, so what are you guys thinking? You want to do something 2v2, or do you want to do have as many different types of units as you can on the board? It's level 3 still? Yeah, okay. Nice beacon. Beaconing to the level 1. Oh, can we get there? Can we get there? Nice. Then they'll be able to get the level 2. It's pretty good. Nice beacon. Maybe the units and allow us to team up in a 2v2. Oh, hey, yeah, there's a good idea. Okay. Yeah, because then we might be able to get all the units. Right, in a 2v2. If you and your partner, you know, share the load. Gotta catch them all in a 2v2. I like that. I like that a lot. Thank you, guys. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Friendship. 2v2, gotta catch them all. And bonus points if you can use beacons to deploy your units onto your buddy's board. That's what we're gonna do. I think that sounds like fun. That'll take teamwork. You don't want to double up. You gotta choose your starter packs properly so you get different chaff and different starter units. Hopefully you get different specialists like a Rhino and maybe a, you know. Actually, you know what? A giant spec might not be bad either because you can unlock... If you want to get a whole bunch of different giants, someone could then more easily afford to get all the giants that way. Like, I could see some interesting strategies developing here, what specials to take and different teamwork and how you're going to survive and do this. So, like, that's interesting. I think this will be fun. And you get to buddy up. So, there's a reason to join the Discord. By the way, if you don't know, there's a Discord, and you can find people to play with in the Discord. if you don't have someone to play with. And then, yeah, you submit your replays there too. This should be great fun. And then we can do the challenge again, right? Whatever team gets the most catch them all, the most different units. We can do a sub, 2 subs, I guess. So there'll be prizes. But if we don't get a lot of replays, we might have to run it for 2 weeks. I'm worried we get half as many replays. So we'll see. Okay. Morbird, just biding time. It's okay. It's okay. We got time. Wasps is pretty good. Yeah, we can get some wasps. Protect our air. It's going to be quite the upset when we win the tournament Sunday doing it. Yeah. Oh, that'll be great. Odyssey, if you're still here, we should probably try it as well, eh? I don't want to have to give out all my pay for all the gifted subs. Odyssey, come on. We gotta win it so I don't have to give any of these guys subs. Honestly, if we win, I'll give you a sub. How about that? Does red team have AA on his wasps? By red, you mean this player? No, actually they don't. Good point, Morbird. He's not. He makes a big mistake of not taking it. I mean, the energy shield is really good. The Raiden has a really low rate of fire, so having basically a large pack of air chaff that's going to tank those shots, which then you get energy shield, which means they take twice as many shots, is stronger than AA, I think. In this case, against Raiden. Amp core on Raiden is pretty good. Advanced power system also quite good. We could have... Hang on, sorry. I missed a couple messages here. That's a huge nuke. If we can't team, can we try solo catch them all? Of course. Of course. My schedule makes it hard. Of course you can try to solo catch them all. We could do them both. Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll have both. Maybe we'll do a different bracket or whatever for 1v1. That'll be fine. Or maybe we could take your score and double it, right? If it's a 1v1, we take the 1v1 score and then double it. And that'll be the 2v2 equivalent score. We could have a few backup losses that were good that we toss into the replay thread just in case we're short on games. It says HoldFast. Yeah, we can do that, and then we can do gambling. Yeah, you could do... if you've got a couple replays, you could submit 2 or something. And then we'll see how many we get. That could be good. I won't say no to more replays. We can always not do it later if we get too many. Or do show the losses. If we have, if we don't have enough. Right? So that's a good idea. I was out of town and missed when the Raiden was super broken. Probably for the best. Dude, this is so much damage. Oh my god. Just suddenly, it's like, alright. We've reached the tipping point. A fork. Range. And suddenly. This is gonna hurt. At 3,000 life. Now down to 1,100. Portable shield or barrier. Looks just no ground giants, so portable shield could be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 here. And we're going to start on the other side now. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. This Phoenix is here. AA on the Farseer. Hey, doesn't this feel bad to have to put this here? It's part of the challenge, though. You got to do it. AA Mustang will do a great job clearing up these wasps in front here. And now, like, we just got so many. And with the fork, yeah, I mean, these whole packs are going to die now. Vidiv has not kept up with the amount of wasps required in order to deal with this. Oh yeah, they just got destroyed. But, oh my god, look at that! That fork! Holy shit. Tower's level 4. Yeah, tower goes down. Well, this one Farseer, can it do it? Level 3 Raiden. It does. The tower goes down. This is not the end. We're gonna get another round. This Farseer is hyper carry. Oh my god. This is scary as Morbird here. Oh my, oh my. Hey, we got a fortress drop. That's good. Gotta grab that. Don't even think about it. Wait, did you sell it? Bruh, that was a free giant. Gotta pad those numbers. These are rookie numbers. I turned it into a Raiden. But look how much money you still got. You've already maxed your deploys. Could have been an extra fortress. EMP, okay. That's pretty good. We'll turn off the Farseer AA. These things are so fucked. But we got, what, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Very good. Unfortunately, the 12th one over here. Evil was at 13, I think it was. If we get one more round... But this is a tall ask here. Round 10, both players very low on health. Let's see. And this Phoenix just... Oh no! One of them lives! Wait, this actually looks kind of bad for you, Morbird. How are you going to survive this? Oh, I see. Raidens. And that's it. That's it. Morbird finds a win there. 11 on the flank. Could have been 12. But 12 still also wouldn't be enough to beat Evil. But this is very... this is a lot. There's a lot. A lot of Raidens here. GG. Once you get enough of them and you get the text, there's nothing that beats them anymore. It's just one of those units. Also good items too. Level 3 with that portable shield. And actually, like, these Mustangs were carrying as well. Yeah. All right, we got one more game here. DrunkCareBear versus Mad Jackal. Morbird says, I replayed this round and it went way better if I got a crawler in front of the Phoenix instead of a 4th Raiden on the left. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. In which case you'd want that the fortress to maintain your giants. Right? Because then you can get the crawler and you still have the same amount of giants. I would say that this game started as a Bork and moved into improvised scaling. Okay. I need to focus on Raiden for a while. I rarely use it and thus I'm not great with it. I think having level 2 fort on the right facing the Vulcans would have been great as well. Not Bork though. Yeah. Oh, on the... Sorry, on the right? Yeah. You'd have to sell one of them, unfortunately. Because we were full up on space. I can tell you from a lot of experience this week that Raiden does not work on the flanks very often. Not a recommended way to play them. Yeah, Raidens are pretty fragile, in my opinion. So, if you get the locks on the Raiden, they're pretty easy to kill. The hard part is actually getting those locks. When they're all on the flanks, any of the anti-air specialist techs, any units that you put here, will automatically target past the only 20 tiles of the units in front. And they will always get that lock. Always. When you play it kind of standard, if you have, Raiden's back here, there's, 10 tiles in front. And then chaff streaming in from behind. It's a lot more difficult to get a lock with an anti-air tech. Because there's so much stuff jumbled in front of it. Survivorship bias ensures we only have games that look good. It's true. Because we only show the winners. It makes shit look OP. Took me 4 or 5 games to get the one I submitted, not easy rushing a giant flank. Alright, we get the tarantula here. We've started now in the shallow flank. So DrunkCareBear taking the safe approach to just kind of, starting gradually this pushing of the flank with the giants. Also, this beacon is pretty nice. It's going to help protect the Warpin. And also, wow, it's going to do a lot to these crawlers. Crawlers got impact drill. God damn. tarantula should have a field day. That's such an early crawler tech. We have a level here, yeah, level 2. And a missile. Missile's gonna do great. Oh, tower timing a bit rough. But Fortress OP. To everyone watching, always Borked ranked. It's an MMR boost. I think it's best to start with the corner closest to one's side and creep deeper. Rendash says, gotta watch the rest of this at work tonight. Thanks for always putting this together every week. No problem, Rendash. This is actually our last replay, but if you missed some stuff earlier, yeah, check it out on YouTube tomorrow. Have a good day. We'll see ya. It's a cost control assault fort. Oh fuck yeah, assault fort. Such a good card in this game. Actually, just in general. It's just such a good card. Not even for this challenge, but for everything. You gonna play some yourself after? Maybe. It's weeknight. It's North America crazy hours. I'm not sure. Probably play tomorrow for sure. I'm not sure about tonight. Oh, already with the replicate too. No, take it back. Takesy backsies. Rendash, it's okay. This is a semi-bork, but it made me feel good. That's why I posted it. All nights are weak. The day is strong. Really great smoke here. Best that you can do. Ride with you. Fortress goes down. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. We're gonna lose that missile too. Oof, feels bad, man. Autopilot, no control. Jab, is Jab good anywhere? Jab's really good here. Yeah, I gotta book it. Fuck this, I'm out. Abandoned ship. I like this Vulcan here, though. This is great. Maybe jab the Phoenix. Jabbing a level 1 Phoenix. 200 bucks. Maybe. Oh! It hurts. But he has a lot of crawlers. The opponent unironically takesy backseeing the replicate is... Wait, actually, never mind. All these crawlers are still alive. I was gonna say that they might have given you the round there by not getting replicate. Okay, DrunkCareBear down against the ropes now. How are you gonna manage this? It's a really tough position to be in here. Steel ball. Oh. Ooh, we were talking about this earlier in the stream. Here we go. What if I target lock on the steel ball? I'm going to immediately lock onto that melter. Not immediately, but I mean, if you get temp range... Oh, you do have temp range. I mean... Oh, man. Because if they put something here, it's too far. Like, it wouldn't lock onto it. Because the steel ball wouldn't move. In this case, it's probably going to work. Is it going to work? Oh, they do lock. They had to scoot forward a tiny bit, though. If they don't scoot, then they're not going to lock onto the melter. Like next time. Oh, we'll have to see. Oh my god. DrunkCareBear. How are you gonna win this? 1,000. Are you not dead? Or sorry, 350, 450, 750. Oh, it's still alive. Still alive. Down to 63. All right. All right. Believe in magic, odds. Flashback to earlier in the stream where I said you don't want to be close to the line. Yeah. Gotta avoid those ball locks. You don't want a mouthful of balls locking onto you. He certainly knows how to make it dramatic. Yeah. Still has 5,000 HP to go. Untouched. Opponent completely untouched. Unscathed. Also, these sledgehammers... Well, do they do anything actually? The Void Eyes can maybe do them. Fortress. Oh, with the armor? Honestly, like this looks really bad for you. How the fuck do you win this? Upside of your tower to level 3. Just everything's over here. Armor and field maintenance? That's overkill. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. And there's not enough chaff clear. Not enough chaff clear. Your crawlers might overwhelm. Is there not enough chaff clear? The arc lights. There's not enough arc lights. Steel ball with the beacon. Oh, shit, yeah. Holy fuck, why did I think of that? Let's go steel balls. Yeah, so many crawlers, so many crawlers. No chaff clear. There's a few arc lights, but... Oh, well, now there's a lot of crawlers coming in here. They're gonna get melted, though. How does this... You can't win. There's a melter. The level 1 tower goes down. Oh my god, it stays alive. Holy shit. Holy sh... You were so dead. You were so dead. You were dead. You were D-E-D dead. So dead. Still not over though. Oh, but the tower again. And we shoot up. We shoot up with the anti-air barrage. Oh my god, it's coming back. It's coming back. Holy shit. Oh my god. This is a roller coaster here. What the fuck? 3 squads of Stormcaller. Can we do it? Oh, yes! Yes! It's big smoke, but you know what? You gotta walk through this smoke too. It's not exactly the best, in my opinion. Welcome to Bad vs. Crawlers. Okay. You have to believe, odds. This isn't Minecraft. Because you don't believe in Minecraft? I don't understand. Eophobic, we've got work to do. This week's Borked Build is for us. Yeah, I'm hoping to see something exciting there. And then Odyssey, we have to defend so that I don't have to buy everyone gifted subs. And in this case, yeah, so we had... Was it JDG? Got 16 giants. Evil got 13. And then a lot of other people were kind of tied around 10, 11 giants. So maybe we'll just do a gifted sub. What do you guys think? Or just someone... I don't know. Or you can vote. Like, who should we give the sub to? Who doesn't have a sub? Oh, JDG, you're here now, actually. So if... Wait, you had 16, right? So you can choose, then. Since you're already a subscriber. And yeah, the new Bork for this week. Gotta catch them all. Samrock. The number of different units between a pair. 2v2 partners. So you can coordinate amongst yourselves of which units to unlock and get. And basically, yeah, you've got, you know, all the units here. Get as many different units as you can on the board. Between the two of you. Most wins. You feel like you can get 32 units? That's going to take like 14 rounds, maybe? It's going to be tough. It's possible. Like, it's totally possible. I don't know if we're going to get there, but it is possible. You just drop count even if they aren't on the field in the last round. Wait, what? Oh, Rhino and wasp drop? Yeah. Sure, I guess. Yeah, I guess it counts. Yeah. Okay, let's count it. Yeah, crawler, vulcan, melter drop too. Boat drop as well. That's a good point. Yeah, those are different units and they are on the battlefield. It makes sense. Oh my god, this javelin. We got crawler production. All these replicate impact drill crawlers. Yeah, those drops kind of make it a bit easier. I think it's totally doable. I think you get 32. Good luck, DrunkCareBear. We'll be preparing for work now. Alright, see ya. Ever tried a 2v2 playing as both players? Gets tough. I have not. But that sounds fun. That sounds like blitz mode. Tower goes down. Oh man, these steel balls. These steel balls are wrecking. So much damage here. At 3,200, down now to 474. Also, cheers everyone, and if I'm the one to win the challenge, I prefer the Twitch sub to be given away odds. Okay, thank you, JDG. We will do a random gifted. Because you are the winner, yeah. No one got close to 16. Well, Evil was second with 13, so it's good. You were the only one that started to build giants on the on the front line. All right, how do I even... How do I even gift sub? Gift a subscription. Oh, there we go. Uh... All right. Something seems to have gone wrong. Thanks, Twitch. Twitch, why you do this to me? All right, here we go. Final round here. Possibly. All of these Stormcaller are still alive. Everything got dumped right over. Trying to protect this tower here. Tower's still only level 1. This tower immediately tech to level 4. Stormcaller is trying to push through the damage. The steel balls, we get the one melter. The other ones are not dead. We do have absorption. Got to be careful of that. It's only some giants left. All the crawlers are now dead. The tower timing is pretty good. One melter goes down, one fortress goes down. Now the level 1 tower goes down, and that is very important here. A lot of kind of chaff units left here. And, oh my god, all of these Stormcallers, with only the light units and them getting in front, they're not going to, the melters are not going to lock onto the Vulcan, and they're going to stay alive. And because they're light units, they're not going to be doing enough damage here. But the question is, do we have 474 damage? Here's 350. It looks like it. It looks like the Stormcallers actually, the Stormcallers coming in clutch, having enough damage on the board because of that. Oh my god. And DrunkCareBear comes back. 63 HP up against 5,000. That was a crazy game. I know we've only got, 4 on the board, but this was a great game. So thank you so much for that replay. That was really great. Evil's not here in chat, so we can't really give it to Evil here. But hopefully I can get this to go through here. One second here. I swear this is going to work. I'm not scamming you. What? 25. Fuck. I thought Twitch let you do it from your own, like, thing. Here, this one. One second. We almost got it. Okay, rolling the dice here. There we go. Okay. Congratulations on your sub.
01 gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
All right. This has been a fun one. But I am looking forward to next week. I think that'll be great. Have a 2v2. We haven't really done 2v2 in a while, so. But yeah, again, we can do the 1v1 replays as well. What we'll do is, if it's a 1v1 replay, we'll maybe like double it or like try to, make it somewhat competitive or something like that. Yeah. All right. 11:24. Do we want to do anything else? Well, let's wrap up. So if you're tuning into YouTube here, okay, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Make sure to try to join us next time on Twitch, or if not, Same bat time, same bat channel for YouTube. And we're going to have a whole bunch more content for you coming up soon. So stay tuned for that.